Hey everyone, join me on my front porch as I decide what to put in these urn fillers. First, I'm going to choose a tall grass. You're noticing that I am spreading everything out nice and big. I want it to take up a lot of space. And remember, nothing ever grows straight. In nature, everything is always bent over and moving and flowing. I'm placing it in the back of my planter. Next, I grab my bush of geraniums, and I am doing the same thing. I am just bending all of those stems, making it nice and big, spreading it out so it would look the way that it would in nature. Again, I want it to take up a lot of space. I'm going to place this in front of my grass bush. And then I'll take pieces of the grass and kind of weave it in and out of the geranium so it looks like it's growing in on each other. Then I'm going to grab a small piece of greenery. I chose this greenery because of the variegated striped stems or striped leaves. I really like the way it looks. I think it looks like something that it would grow in one of the flower pots on my front porch, spreading it nice and big, and then I'm going to insert it on the side. To make it look even more realistic, I'll weave pieces of the greenery in and out between the rails on my planter. Be very careful not to pull off any of the leaves. Here's another greenery bush that I really like. I love the lime color. It's going to really pop against the dark basket of the planter and all of the dark greenery from the geraniums. Same as before, I weaved the leaves and the stems in and out of the railing on the planter on the front porch. And now we've got something that's going to be trailing down in the front. I like to have something tall, something medium, and then something that's going to trail over down in front of the planter. It really gives it a realistic look. You also may have noticed there are some stems left over from last year, or some vines in my planter left over from last year. I liked the way that they looked, and I just left them in there. Here we go again. I'm just pulling down those pieces, making it look realistic, spreading it nice and big, weaving it in and out with the other artificial greenery that I have already added, bringing it up through the geranium. The more that you play with it, the more it's going to look natural, and that's the look I'm going for. I want people that drive by not to question whether my florals and greenery are real or not. I want them to think, oh wow, her plants look really awesome. Two of those look so good in the planter. One leaf fell off. I'm just reattaching it. It's not a big deal. Weaving it through the rails again, or the metal pieces. And let's do one more thing that's really going to make it look real. We're going to add real plants to this arrangement. Now you may be thinking, what the heck? Why is she adding real plants to it? Well, I'm going to water them like normal, or I'm going to try my very best to water them. And they're going to get big, and they're probably going to get leggy, and they might kind of, turn brown and add some different color to the planter. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm hoping that they're going to grow and be happy and really add a pop of white to all of that red and all of that greenery. This is going to last me from spring until September. And then I'll take them out and probably put something different in there, maybe some pumpkins. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. I have a free step-by-step tutorial or guideline to making these planters in my description here on YouTube. I'd love for you to grab it. And here's what it looks like at the end. So pretty. Don't forget, grab the tutorial and the supply list.